But if you just take like really small sections, you can go a little curlier versus sometimes I go smoother and take a bigger section. So however you want to wave it, stay on the phone lines.
I love that. However you want to wave it.
Right?
Go for it.
Okay, so now I recommended this to Kathy earlier this evening. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit more of my favorite texturizer into my hair. Because if your hair is falling down, if your hair is collapsing, and you want some bigger, more voluminous hair tonight, I've got a treat for you. It's called O2 Texturizer. And unlike other texturizing sprays that can kind of dry the hair and make the hair look a little dull, this just adds the volume and the lift and really gives it that like separation and texture that is a very, very modern look. If you just bought the Perfector, I highly recommend getting both. But for me, when I let my hair air dry even, and it can't decide whether it wants to be straight or wavy, I hit it with the O2 Texturizer and it looks fabulous. You get 2 at QVC for $29. One is normally $26, so this should be $52. Now we're gonna move over to Maria.
I need one.
Oh, you need one. Oh, I stole yours earlier when suggesting it to Kathy. I'm sorry. I'm not a thief, I swear.
I love, this is so fun. I love what you did for your hair. This is like a hairdo right in a can for you. It's literally gonna volumize your hair, lift it, give it fullness, give it body, give it texture, modernize it, and you can manipulate the hair. So instead of going in here and trying to tease her hair, right? To make sure that all this volume we gave her would stay. This is not a hairspray. It's a dry styling product that I'm literally using.
I'm watching it go to work.
Yep, watch, you know, we are gonna bring her hair thicker, fuller. There's gonna be much more texture. It's gonna feel like, look at that already. Feel like there's more hair, and it's not hairspray. Certainly, you can use your hairspray after if you want, but this is all about getting the texture. You notice what we just did there, but once it's in there, it's like the Stratosphere is this oxygenated formula with vitamins and minerals that literally goes and I think it acts like, I know, don't you want to get in there?
Yes.
I think it acts like a cloud. We call it Stratosphere because it's like there's a cloud in there now. Instead of her teasing her hair, we can literally just have that fullness and density, but notice how her hair still looks so nice.
Oh, I love it.
It looks like hair.
You know,
it's not
looks
stiff.
Spicy. And what do I mean by that? Like, have you ever eaten a meal and like, it's just only okay, like you're enjoying it, but you're not going back for seconds? And then somebody adds an ingredient in and it's got some kick and spice and flavor now, and before you know it, you've had 3 helpings. Like, this is just that better flavor, that better version. You can't get enough of it. And you've got holiday parties coming up. You just invested in the Perfector, which is last call, by the way. And don't you want to make those waves and curls a little bigger? Because when my hair looks bigger, I just feel happier, I feel more confident, I feel more me. And the older I get, you know, thank you for saying I have good hair, but my baby's changed my hair. I'm not quite at the age of possibility, but I'm at the age of motherhood. And nobody told me when I got pregnant that like, oh, my hair was gonna change permanently.
Right.
But it does, and it needs the help of products now.
I know, and one of the areas that I find the most with the age of possibility, even like just hormonally when you start having babies, is all in this hairline. So I love using this in the hairline of my clients because...
So what does that mean? Like you're kind of pushing the hair forward, it's thinning over here?
Yeah, like because it's more fine than it used to be. So I want to get in there and swell that up so it doesn't have that appearance that it feels thicker again in that area that's around our bangs that just changes so dramatically.
That looks so good.
And listen, this is not, I'm going to keep saying, not a hairspray. So we're not talking, it's not stiff or sticky or anything like that. Exactly.
It moves in the wind.
Right. It makes it feel thick. It gives it its texture. And then again, you certainly can use a hairspray on top if you'd like, if that's what you like.
This keeps getting cuter and cuter.
I know, right? It literally, I love to say that when you're using it on your hair dry, it just turns your style or your cut into a style. And you know, with these bobs, we want to get them stacked out so we can go right in there. Notice how strong that spray is.
And you just kind of get it into the root like I do. Oh my gosh.
It even makes you a hairdresser. I like that.
I feel like you added like a layer of extensions in there for
Right?
thickness.
Right?
But it's the O2 instead.
Oh,
and remember,
so
you get
great.
2, so you could certainly gift the other or keep one in a purse, or, you know what I've been doing? And again, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but I have been keeping things in my car. Do you know I keep deodorant in my car now?
That's
Because
smart.
sometimes
And I have to keep it in
midday
my
I'm
bag.
like, shoot, that's me. I need more deodorant. And I have like obviously some tissues in my car. Put an O2 texturizer in your car for midday when your hair starts to fall. Give it a little uplift. Give it a little bounce.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't matter the length or the style that you have. I'm putting this in long hair right now because we just, again, look at that wave compared to the other side. Both look great, but you know when you're just wanting that sexier, zhuzhier, you know,
That is so
feeling.
zhuzhier.
I know, is that a new word? Zhuzhier.
850 orders placed, by the way.
But again, not stiff, not sticky. I like to personally do this. I do this every day to my hair because I get real flat right here. So I kind of just zhuzh it in there, and I kind of work it in like that, just so that I have, remember, it's vitamins, minerals, an oxygenated formulation.
That smells good.
Acting, yeah, it smells so good. Acting like a cloud in there. So see how I just got that lift to her root? And then I can just fix that in. Woo!
And
It just changed the whole look.
Kind of comparing, if you have tried a texturizing spray before and you didn't like it because it felt really dry, try this. Because there are other texturizing sprays on the market, and I have been down the road where I'm like, okay, I have the volume, but now my hair is incredibly dull and dry.
Yes.
O2 texturizer hydrates and gives you that lift. Over 900
I mean, look at
placed.
like, I'm so glad you brought that up, because as I spray this in long hair, the long hair looks shiny. It looks textured. It's not like, it's not getting that dullness or flatness that a lot of texture sprays will give you. This is very different than a traditional texture spray.
I've never sprayed it in the front of my hair. That might be my new look.
Yeah, it's really like, especially, you know, where you're, you know, it just thickens that up.
And Maria McCool, good news, bad news. Congrats to everybody who was able to grab the Perfector Pro, but bad news.